Hello, my name is Chris Ross. I'm a member of the Eastern Panhandle Board of Realtors Education Committee, and today we're going to take a closer look at the pros and cons of the West Virginia Eastern Panhandle Realtor sales contract. If you're a realtor with the EPBR, this contract is commonly used during real estate transactions with your home buyers. So let's dive in. First, let's discuss the pros and cons of the West Virginia Eastern Panhandle Board of Realtors sales contract. Pro number one, standardization. One of the biggest advantages of using the EPBR sales contract is it provides a standardized template for real estate transactions in the area. That helps to ensure that all parties involved are using the same language and clauses, which can help streamline the process and reduce the risk of misunderstandings and disputes. Number two, legal protection. Another pro of the sales contract is that it includes legal protection for both your buyers and sellers, and frankly, you as a realtor. It includes clauses that outline the responsibilities of each party, as well as contingencies to protect the buyers and sellers in case it arises during the transaction, such as financing or inspection contingencies. Pro number three, local knowledge. As an Eastern Panhandle Board of Realtors member, the sales contract is specifically designed for the Eastern Panhandle area of West Virginia, which it means it takes into consideration the local laws and regulations and practices. This can be beneficial for both your buyers and sellers, as it ensures that the contract is tailored to the unique requirements of the region. Pro number four, changes in local laws. Lastly, on the pro side, it's important to note that local laws and regulations can change over time. The EPBR sales contract is updated regularly and will always try to reflect the changes, which could potentially result in outdated or invalid clauses. If you're not using the most up-to-date sales contract, it is crucial to stay informed of the changes in the real estate laws, and we consult with legal professionals to ensure that our contracts are up to date and compliant. However, like any legal document, there's also cons to consider when it comes to potential downsides when you're using the West Virginia Eastern Panhandle Board of Realtors sales contract. Con number one, incomplete coverage. So if you're just using the sales contract, it is possible that you're not covering all scenarios and contingencies. While it includes many standard clauses that may be but there may be specific situations that are not addressed in the contract, which is why it's important to add additional documents such as contingency addendums, lead-based paint, etc. Fully explaining the contract. This is one of the biggest things that I see right now with the explosion of e-signatures. Sometimes buyers and sellers don't fully read or understand what they're agreeing to when they sign it. This is a legally binding contract, which means that once all parties have agreed, everything's been signed, and you have a ratified contract. This means all parties have to do what they say they're going to do and what they've agreed to do. This means once the contract is ratified, a buyer and a seller can't just change their mind and walk away without any reason. That's why we have contingencies in place. In conclusion, the West Virginia Eastern Panhandle Board of Realtors sales contract has its pros and cons. While it provides standardization, legal protection, local knowledge, it may lack that flexibility and coverage for all scenarios, which is essential that you understand the contract, seek professional advice when needed to ensure that you're doing everything by the book. If you have questions or concerns about something as a part of the sales contract, check with your broker before something that might cost you, your clients, more headache that you don't want to deal with. Once again, my name is Chris Ross. I'm on the Education Committee for the Eastern Panhandle Board of Realtors. Thank you.